AITA for asking my GF to split the hotel cost after she invited her friends without telling me.
Gee, I don't know. Maybe. Sounds kind of reasonable.
So I recently took my girlfriend, let's say her name is Emily, on a weekend trip to a popular beach town. I booked a nice hotel room for us to enjoy a romantic getaway. Everything was great until the second night when Emily invited her two friends, Laura and Kate, to hang out with us. She didn't tell me they were coming, and I was a bit surprised but went along with it. Things got even more awkward when they decided to crash in our hotel room because they didn't want to pay for their own. I was annoyed but didn't want to cause a scene. The room was cramped with 4 people, and it definitely wasn't the romantic getaway I had planned. The next morning I told Emily I wasn't comfortable with her friends staying for free, and that I felt they should chip in for the room. Emily got defensive and said it was rude to ask them for money since they're her friends. I argued that it was unfair for me to cover the entire cost when I only planned for the 2 of us, and she invited them without consulting me. Emily eventually asked Laura and Kate if they could help with the cost. They were taken aback but agreed reluctantly. However, Emily was still upset with me, saying I embarrassed her in front of her friends and that I should have just let it go. When we got back home, Emily told our mutual friends what happened, and now some of them think I was being unreasonable and cheap. Others think I had a point, and that Emily should have asked before inviting her friends to stay. AITA for asking my girlfriend and her friends to split the hotel cost after they crashed our romantic getaway?
The top comment finds OOP's girlfriend's behavior inappropriate and disrespectful. They are in agreement that the friends should not have been staying in the same room as OOP and his girlfriend. They imply that the girlfriend should be paying for her friend's accommodations as well. They also would find the situation uncomfortable, particularly because it is a romantic getaway. They even forewarn that this behavior could be a repeated pattern. They suggest the girlfriend's current behavior and her self-centered reaction to his voiced issues are relationship-ending behaviors, and the rest of the comment section for the most part fall in line with the top comment. Several even going so far to suggest that the girlfriend is not really interested in OOP, but rather his wallet and the size of it. They suggest that he should run for the hills because this behavior will not improve. Many echoing that the girlfriend's behavior is disrespectful and they too would have the same reaction. Many also are in agreement that the friends should absolutely be paying their way, that it is not fair for any of them to expect OOP to pay for these 2 friends' accommodations.
Update: AITA for asking my GF to split the hotel cost after she invited her friends without telling me?
This is where it gets super crazy.
Thanks to everyone who weighed in on my original post. I thought the situation was resolved after our trip, but things have gotten much more complicated since then. After we got back, Emily and I seemed to be on better terms, but something still felt off. A couple of days later, I found out why. I started getting weird vibes from Kate, one of the friends who stayed with us at the hotel. She was being extra flirty with me whenever we hung out in our friend group, which was completely out of character for her. Then, out of the blue, Kate sent me a string of messages late one night, confessing that she had developed feelings for me during the trip. She claimed that watching me stand up to Emily and handle the whole situation made her see me in a different light. She even admitted that she'd been trying to get my attention all weekend, but I was too focused on the awkwardness to notice. I was shocked and immediately shut her down, telling her that I'm committed to Emily and that this wasn't appropriate. Kate apologized and said she'd keep her distance, but the whole thing left me feeling really uneasy. Here's where it gets even messier. A few days later, I noticed Emily was being distant and cold again. I thought it was just lingering tension from the trip, but then she confronted me, saying she had seen some of the messages Kate sent me. I had nothing to hide, so I showed her the full conversation, but instead of calming down, Emily blew up at me. She accused me of leading Kate on and trying to make her jealous on purpose during the trip. No matter how much I tried to explain that I wasn't interested in Kate and had no idea she felt that way, Emily refused to believe me. She started bringing up random moments from the trip, claiming I paid more attention to Kate than I did to her, and suggesting I was somehow responsible for Kate's feelings. Now Emily is being incredibly passive-aggressive, throwing jabs at me about how easy it is for me to attract attention, and making snide comments whenever we're with our friends. The worst part is that she hasn't confronted Kate about it at all. Instead, she's channeling all her frustration toward me. Our relationship feels quite complex and I don't know how to fix this. I'm starting to wonder if this whole mess would have been avoided if I hadn't asked for the money in the first place, or if it's just exposed deeper issues between us. AA for asking my girlfriend and her friends to split the hotel costs, or did I unintentionally set off a chain reaction I couldn't control?
So what's the comment section saying now? Well, they're all saying he should break up with his girlfriend. They all called it. And what do you know? OOP is actually in agreement with them. He's kind of thinking he's going to break up with her because of all this. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Do you think the girlfriend behaved appropriately in the first post, or inappropriately, respectfully, or disrespectfully? Do you think the friends should have offered to pay without even being asked? Do you think the friends should have declined when the girlfriend invited them? Do you think the girlfriend even knew that it was a romantic getaway? What do you think about the update? Crazy, right? What's up with that friend's behavior? What's up with the girlfriend's behavior? How could she respond like that? What do you think about her response? Do you think he should break up with his girlfriend and wash his hands of all three of them? This is Petty Honest signing off for now. Meow. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff. Don't forget to leave your honest thoughts in the comment section below. We love a good juicy thought.